NextGenWalkthroughs.com. What's up, people? It's Rebel Link, and this is Halo 3 ODST Beginner's Guide to Legendary. So, now we're actually in the Tayari Plaza area, and here is what our game plan is. Take out the grunts one by one, and this particular area isn't really hard. It's just because A, it's on legendary, so enemies are a little bit tougher to take down. B, probably the bigger point is that ammo management is really prevalent on this area, because a good majority of your enemies are pretty far distance away, and they give you like a crap load of close weapons to use. So you gotta kinda go hunt down some of the long range weapons. Like there's a sniper rifle we can go get here in a minute. You got your pistol, and a couple other things. But problem is as soon as you stick your head out in any one area, there's a lot of people shooting at you. A lot of very accurate people shooting at you, and they're mainly to the left. So, just like I mentioned before, anyone can get past this first, huge wave of enemies that are actually in here. Just take your time and be methodical about it, and it may take you a crap load of bullets to shoot at one person, but that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So there's two sets of enemies below us, and going forward, when I say sets of enemies, what I mean is it's a brute with his 3 or 4 grunts. So anyway, so there's that first sniper rifle. You got to be careful when you go get it. You got to be really quick, because there's a sniper to the right and a sniper to the left. As you can see, they both shot at me and missed. Good idea to take out that brute down there. And I think I'll do that here in a second. Just looked at that shotgun. Again, just as I mentioned, it's absolutely useless. Almost got killed. It's one thing that drives me nuts about this game is anytime I'm trying to jump away from something, I get stuck on a stupid wall. So remember, at the beginning of this level, you have there's 2 pieces of health. So always know that they're there in case you need it. Like I'm going to go get it. And there's 2 other pieces of health on the side of a building on the first level. I believe it's that building I'm looking at right now. Now, if you play this through, which I imagine most of you have, everybody knows at the end of this bad boy, we get the 2 hunters. I can't snipe today, Jesus. We get the 2 hunters. Now, if you plan on taking on the hunters and totally disregarding my advice, which I'm going to give towards the end of this video regarding the hunters, do not use any of that sniper rifle ammo, because you're going to definitely need it. It just helps take out the hunters in a lot more efficient manner. And the sticky grenades, and really your grenades, period, do not use them. Save them for the hunter. So just as I mentioned, there's a second group right here. That brute, those 2 brutes are actually up. They're from the second level. They just came down. After you snipe that one brute from across the way, these 2 guys will come through the door as reinforcements, I guess. So, sniper right here, watch out for him. And legendary, on Legendary, these snipers will take you out with one shot. So be very careful. There we go. Alright, so everything I've done up until this point, there's the other 2 healths I was talking about. Everything I've done up until this point is nothing that you can't do. Shoot. Or, unless this is the first FPS shooter you ever bought in your life, then you're really gonna have a really tough time. But I doubt that because this is Halo. So anyways. Alright. So now that we cleared the area, what I'm doing is get into this area because I thought it already queued the hunters to come in. And if you plan on taking on the hunters, this is actually a pretty good spot to start taking them out because you have the high ground. You can dump those grenades, so the stickies on one of them. And then usually six stickies and maybe an extra grenade will take out one hunter. But I did notice the hunters are different colors, and one was a little bit tougher to take out than the other one. So, you know, make sure and consider that into your factoring. Okay. Now he, if you may have heard, who were we playing? Buck? I can't remember. Buck just yelled out, "Hunters, what are you kidding me?" Or he said something like that. And so that's your cue when the hunters are coming. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait here, and we're going to use our map to find out where the hunters are at. Usually, every time I've done this, they split up, and they're splitting up right now. Anytime they can't find you, they split up and go look for you. So you see one frickin' popped up behind me, and that leaves us one-on-one with this guy. But we're not going to take him on. In fact, feel free to throw a grenade. But here we're going to just frickin' run. Make sure and zigzag because they're not very good shots. Probably not a good idea to stand on that car either, because they could blow that car up and blow you up. Alright, so once we get past the door, that door will close right there, and voila, you didn't have to deal with any of the hunters, which makes that area phenomenally easier. Alright, so take out the few remaining grunts down below and open that drop box thing, and so it'll cue the next cutscene. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Paging party of 1. Cause conveniently 2. Lost and found. Lower level.